Thursday. Happy Thursday. I'm just getting ready to open the shop, and I was on Facebook real quick, but I wanted to come share with you all some of the insights that were coming up during that Facebook conversation. So if you're not following me on Facebook or Instagram, and it's a platform that you use, you can find me at Worth Synchronicity. What is interesting about today and the energy of the day via human design is that today is a 4-day. If you didn't know, human design assigns a line from the I Ching characters to each day, and today is a 4. 1 through 6, today is a 4, which means that today has some externalization to it. It is about experiencing other people, engaging with other people, but not just willy-nilly, where if it were a 2-day, you might be really meeting a whole lot of new people, starting to build fresh new relationships. But today we're talking about the network that you have, those relationships that already exist, and making sure that they're maintained, cared for. So if there's someone that you haven't connected with in a while, it might be a great idea to reach out. This energy is also I got a guy energy, where if you already have an existing network and you need to maintain it in order to make sure that you have access for the future, you know, that contractor that comes by and takes care of things every once in a while, make sure you reach out and say, hey, how you doing? How's business? How are things going? That way you're just staying connected and you're making sure the relationship is maintained. When I pulled a card for today earlier on Facebook, I drew the 3 of Swords. For those of you who are tarot readers, this might be kind of a little nerve-wracking. But what's interesting about that human design energy, when you bring in this specificity, now we're saying either 1, work the relationships in the past that need to be healed for yourself or between 2 of you. So if the 2 of you, and it's a relationship that deserves the healing, then take the time, reach out, see what happens. Maybe you might reignite or rekindle a relationship that is important. If it's not worth healing, then work on the healing for yourself so that that relationship has not a reason to exist, but it has import today. Right? Today we can go, okay, in the past this happened, here's what I learned, and here's where I'm growing from it, and this is what I can do next. Then you might also look at it, now that I've learned those things, now that I'm aware of those things, how can I either introduce new relationships or influence existing ones that I want to maintain? So in that that network that is continuing to be built and maintained for you, how do past relationship experiences inform how you move forward today? So the 3 of Wands can give us a lot of support and insight in how we move forward in relationships that are important to us today. And because our semi-annual clearance sale is going on, I wanted to share with you one of the pieces in that sale that I think fits all of this energy that's going on today, and that is this. It is a bottle-shaped decorative piece that actually has some really cool design on it, and it has a pentagram and the triple goddess on it. Why is that important to today? Because the pentagram gives us, at least in Western paganism, the 5 elements: earth, air, water, fire, and spirit. In Eastern spiritualism, there are a different set of elements, and one of those is wood, and this is wood. It's made out of wood. So we've got all 5 elements represented in a balance by the pentagram: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So if there is a balance you're trying to bring to relationships, or healing the network that you have, or balancing the network that you have, 1, we've got this energy already coming in with the pentagram. 2, the Mother Maiden Crone energy of the triple goddess gives us another idea or conceptualization of balance. It gives us all the fresh upstart of that ingenue, the maiden, the one who is ready to start and begin, and may not realize that there are mistakes to be made. Then on the other side, we've got that balance of, hey, Julieta, right? Was there something that stood out to you? Let me know. I'm curious. I might have more to share. Then on the other side, we've got that crone energy, the wizened energy, the experience, the guide, the guru who's been through it all and can share more, who balances out all the intense energy of that maiden. Hey, Sonny, what brought you in? Welcome. Let me know if you got questions. And then in the middle, we've got the mother energy, who's been through a little bit, who isn't quite as experienced as the crone, but is also there to produce, share, support, and create in a way that is informed and knowledgeable. So when we got that 4 energy of let's connect to all the things, throw it out there, Julieta, I'm ready for you. Who's ready to connect to all the things and maintain the network, plus the lessons of the relationships, we're also seeing the balance of that mother maiden crone of let me reach out, try new things, do it from a place of experience, and be able to support myself in a way that is healthy and influenced by past experience through the energy of all those balanced elements, which is actually really cool. Do I like history? Yes, I love history. What makes you ask? I think history is important. What are we talking about? So we're talking about a couple things. I'm Seth. I have a shop called Worth Synchronicity. We're just in the near south suburbs of Chicago. And I came on to draw a card, talk about the human design energy of the day, which is based on some planetary alignment, and share one of the things that's part of my clearance sale that has a connection to that energy today. And oh, by the way, this was normally $40, now it's 10. Hi David, how you doing? It's nice to see you all. Let's have I open in about 30 minutes. So if you have questions about anything I was talking about or things that are going on in the shop, I'm happy to answer them. Thanks for liking. If you haven't followed and you are new, please do follow. I do a live every Tuesday where I also do questions and answers. This was a bit of an impromptu to see if I could connect to some folks early before the shop opened while I was doing some things. So yeah, throw your additional questions in there. I'll carry you around with me. I'm gonna make some tea here in a minute, and I just need to put this over by my register. In the meantime, you'll get to see parts of the shop. So that's our candle service, where folks who can't or don't want to burn candles at home, or would like a little extra oomph from the shop and the energy that we carry here, then you can subscribe to our candle service, and we'll make sure they're lit and maintain the intention for you. Julieta, because you have a cup or I don't know. I love shopping. Me too. Welcome. What do you mean because I have a cup or I don't know? Not following you. I'm gonna head over to the register. There is where we do some of our classes. And behind me is a whole lot of, besides the candle service that was over there on what you might see on the right side, there's a whole bunch of our pre-dressed candles. So we dress and bless them. There's a whole bunch of them. I'll get a little closer in a second. There's a bunch that are there for zodiacs and protection and road openers, all the things that you might be familiar with, but we also have some other unique ones. I have one based on Jinx Monsoon that's great for bringing the truth about it in any situation. In your hand, just right now. Oh, this that was in my hand, I was talking about this. It's a decorative piece that carries the energy of all 5 elements, at least in Western paganism, and the Mother Maiden Crone or triple goddess on the bottom. So I was talking about how this relates to the 4 energy of today and the 3 of swords that I pulled, and how you might utilize this in shaping or adjusting the energy of a room so that you can find greater balance, find some wisdom in your space and in your own experiences. And that it's part of the clearance sale. Because it used to be $40 and now it's 10. Boop. Set up to 70% off. It's up to 75% off, but that's okay. Let's put that right up there. This is my herb wall. There's behind me here and just over here are all of the herbs that we have in the shop. For those who are doing a lot of herb work, dressing candles. Whoops. There's some of our oils and powders that I use fairly regularly. And, oh, it just went to 1111, and I'm on 111th Street in Worth. One of the other cool things we got going on, besides the clearance sale, is for those of you who are new and are trying to find your way, we created this, it's upside down, Witchy Starter Kit, which has a whole lot of tools just to get beginning, plus a little card, Ritual Beginning in a Box. It tells you everything that's in there, and there's a little starter spell with it. It has a, let me pull this stuff out and I'll show it to you. It has a bunch of little spell bottles that have herbs in them. So just like the herb wall I was showing you, it has a lot of the basic herbs that you need to get started on your own witchy journey. Plus a whole lot of crystals that people love to start with. Clear quartz, smoky quartz, rose quartz, black obsidian, and amethyst. All just some basics to get you going with psychic connections, protection, energetic and physical, meditation, love, and just some clarity. Plus some little Palo Santos and some candles that people love to get started with. White and black, because sometimes we'll do cord cuttings, or we're going to work some protection or some clarity. Red, because love spells are always where someone likes to start, or usually where someone likes to start. And green, because we also tend to like to start with money. So there's some simple basics in there just to get your own witchy journey started. There's also mugwort and some rose petals. So what's the point of all this? The kit itself gets you started. It's for those who are trying to figure out their way, trying to have an easy way in, are struggling to know even what to begin with. The little card that comes in tells you what all the things are, what they're for, and easily gives you a starter spell with instruction, what to do, how to do the thing, and what the outcome is that you're going to be achieving. So you're not kind of thrown in the deep end and go, okay, now I have all these things, what do I do? It is uniquely designed for people who are new. We've also got other cool kits for those of you that are enjoying shopping, like the personal cleansing kit. It's something really simple. It's easily accessible. It's $6, and it includes some Palo Santo, some cascarilla, an evil eye bracelet, and a crystal. I'm trying to remember what's in here. Botswana agate. It's gray Botswana agate. The gray Botswana agate is an easy grounder, healer, and something that people like to hold in their hand and meditate with. So this is a really easy way to make sure that you're protecting and cleansing your energy, and something you can pick up on the go. Here's the beginning of our clearance sale. All of those tapestries and altar cloths. There's a whole bunch of incense, crystal grids, mortar and pestles that are cast iron. They're beautiful. There's a whole lot more here. There's some crystal skulls and other shapes here. A whole lot of tarot and oracle decks just below. More incense, candles, evil eye decorations, a whole lot of jewelry, bracelets. There's a lot going on in here. Rings, resin. There's some cool cowrie shell earrings. More things going on over here. I'm about to put out a bunch of crystals over here, but here's some arrowheads used for focus and attention and survival. So just a bunch of cool stuff in our clearance sale that you can come rummage through and explore. I'll also be putting out soon a bunch of plant therapy essential oils in there. So if you're someone who uses essential oils, there's going to be some plant therapy oils that are great. I love plant therapy, but it's also time to let some of these find new homes. Oh, now I'm going to go make my tea. Does that bring up other questions for you? Now you're in my back room. I'm going to rinse out this cup, and then I'm going to make a little bit of tea for myself. Yeah, what else? So you're in front of a metaphysical shop owner. What else would you like to know? There's so many different things that we do here and connect with people on, just based on their own experience, and so many different cultures that come in and explore their own spiritual practices here, that the breadth of what we touch is probably one of the things you don't know about being a metaphysical store, because it's not just witchy stuff, you know? The experiences that we have here run the gamut of an umbrella of paganism, including different practices like hoodoo, voodoo. There's definitely Wiccans, witches, Christians, and that even under that umbrella, there's a whole lot of Catholics, Baptists. There's so many different that come in here, looking for different ways to work with their practice. And one of the things that I love doing is readings. So I have several readers here. I also do readings. We do tarot readings, Lenormand readings, just different modalities and tools. I also have an astrologer, Reiki person. I read human design, which is why I started this with human design and talking about what the energy was or is for today based on human design. It's a useful tool in helping you to understand not only how you're showing up in the world, but how you might choose to release the things that you've been taught that no longer matter and step into the uniqueness that is you in order to achieve specific things. So as much as you might get kind of stuck in the esoteric or the concept of what's the greatest version of me or what's my purpose, human design can not only show you your purpose, which is not vocation, by the way, but it can give you the insight, guidance, and support you need to be able to achieve the either role that you want, or position you're looking for, or relationship, um, im- like improving it, getting clearer on it, finding what the best kind of partner is for you, or in the partner that you're with, how can you heal or continue to grow in the relationship that you're currently in. It has such guidance for how you show up as your best self in all sorts of circumstances. Here's a great example. I'm working with several people right now. One person, why is YouTube asking me if I want to add a Q&A sticker about the best pizza topping combo? I don't know why it's not what I'm talking about. I'm working with people who are, in their human design, are trying to find ways that they can have greater confidence, ways that they can have healthier relationship with their family, ways that they can lead their organization to be more successful, ways that they can increase their financial independence. And the specificity in that comes in how they show up in the world and how they make the best choices and decisions for themselves, and what it is that they're trying to achieve. And if you don't have the runway, and that's the thing most people don't recognize, if you don't have the runway and understanding of self, runway being time and availability, and understanding of self being how do I actually show up and do these things, and is the way I've always done it working, or do I need to find a different way, then human design is the greatest tool to help you become more aware of those patterns and behaviors so that you can make different choices or double down on the ones that are working. Okay, that was a lot. I hope this insight is helpful. I hope the guidance is helpful. Thanks for being here. If you are interested in staying connected, follow along so that we can reconnect when I do my Tuesday lives, or you can always drop me comments and ask me questions in the comments. I'm happy to, I'd love to answer questions. And sometimes I forget what I know until I'm actually asked a question. I'm like, oh yeah, here's the thing. Here's what I didn't know I remembered. So I'll talk to y'all soon, and hopefully I'll see you in the shop too. See y'all later. Bye. When I find the end on this thing, because the end has moved.